It's time to try some new food in Disney Springs. From the most insane seasonal burger to brand new savory waffles, new sweet treats, and more. I'm taking you with me to try it all. A lot has changed here at Springs since I last visited. We got word that a restaurant was closing, a new restaurant would be opening, and of course between all that news there has also been plenty of new food added to the menus. And arguably the coolest of all of the new foods here at Springs are coming from Marketplace Snacks. This little stand is located just past World of Disney, actually right across from the Marketplace Co-op and right in front of the Dockside Margaritas. I actually remember when this place first opened and when they first started selling bubble waffles. They were all the craze a couple years ago, but when they first opened, they were selling sweet bubble waffles, and that went on for years, up until just a couple of weeks ago. They had all of these sweet bubble waffles on the menu. They had like a chocolate one, they had peanut butter ones, they had a bunch of different flavors. And then maybe a week or so ago, they decided to change things up on us a bit. And by change things up, I mean they just introduced some savory bubble waffles to the menu. And you guys know, I am more of a savory snack person, so I am always very excited to see some new savory snacks added to the menus around Disney World. So now here at Marketplace Snacks, we have 3 savory bubble waffle options, and they still stuck with 2 of the sweet options. So we have 3 savory bubble waffles and 2 sweet bubble waffles on the menu. These new savory waffles come in flavors of hot honey chicken, bacon cheeseburger, and barbecue brisket mac and cheese. So I think we're gonna grab a couple of them and try them out. Starting with this hot honey chicken waffle. This has black pepper candied bacon, spicy pickle slaw, roasted jalapenos, garlic ranch, and chopped parsley for $12.99. This one here should be good because I'm figuring it's gonna kind of be like chicken and waffles. And as I picked this up, you know what I thought of? Is this kind of Disney's clap back at Universal and Epic Universe's viral mac and cheese cones from the Isle of Berk? It seems like it might be. And I was a little bit confused as well because I was like, okay, is it literally just like chicken in this cone, or is it something else, like maybe fries, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese? Is there something else, or is it literally just chicken and the toppings listed? And they said no, it was like just the toppings listed. So we've just got like chicken filled in this waffle, and I think this is going to be a good pairing. This is the one that I was like looking forward to trying the most, and honestly, look at that bacon there, guys. This bacon looks incredible. Should we just try the bacon first? I feel like we should. Break off a little piece of that like candied bacon. Oh yeah. It's gonna be like really sticky and sweet, I feel. Sweet and peppery, nice and thick as well. That's really good actually. Okay, now finally the cone. Are these just regular Disney nuggets? I feel like they are, just like chopped up, and they look really soggy. Can you guys tell? They look like some pretty soggy nuggets. I want to get a little bit of that pickle slaw there. We'll just try the nugget first. Maybe that's a green pepper there, not even a pickle. Flavor's on point with that chicken. The taste is there. It's a little more buffalo-y than hot honey. There is a little bit of sweetness there, but more of a buffalo flavor, which, I mean, I don't necessarily mind because I like buffalo sauce. But the chicken tastes like it has been sitting there for hours, days. It's so soggy, which is weird because it's a little bit after 11 o'clock and it doesn't even open till 11. So I don't know how this tastes so old. And you could just, like, just by looking at it, like, you could just tell that this just looks so crusty and old and soggy. Like, I wish they were tossing it fresh. I know they might be in a time crunch. I feel like that stand never really gets busy, but I wish they were tossing it fresh, or at least a little bit more fresher than they actually are, because that's been sitting there for at least a few hours. And it's also cold. Like, it's not been kept warm, this chicken. Like, they are serving this freezing cold. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think this waffle's gonna be good because I could smell the vanilla, and I love how they, instead of just like a regular bubble waffle, I love how they have the Mickeys on it. Waffle's fine. I like the sweetness that it brings to this, so it's okay, but overall I'm a little bit disappointed, especially in the quality of the chicken and how cold and old it is. So I'm a little bit disappointed in this one here. As it stands, I probably would not get this again. I'm gonna give the barbecue brisket mac and cheese waffle a try next. This has sweet black pepper barbecue sauce, pickled onions, and chopped parsley for, again, $12.99. This one here intrigues me because it has a base, which I feel like these waffles need. Like, this has mac and cheese on the bottom. I feel like that hot honey one could have used maybe mashed potatoes or even just mac and cheese, and the cheeseburger one could use like some French fries on the bottom, something to kind of hold it in place and build upon that main flavor of the waffle. I don't know, just my personal opinion, but I like the mac and cheese in this one here. So we'll see how this one is. Let's try this mac and cheese first. Again, it looks very crusty, dusty, and old, just like it's been sitting there for ages. And somehow that's even colder than the chicken. Wow. I genuinely do not even know if they have the warmers on back there. Like, I'm genuinely starting to question if they forgot to turn them on or what, or if they're broken. That is definitely a possibility. The mac and cheese flavor itself is good. It's solid. It's just ice cold. There are 3 pieces of brisket on top, which look solid. Like, they're big chunks and they have a good bark on the top. I'm wondering if there's actually even more brisket inside the cone, like in between the layers of mac. So I like that they've layered it there. I definitely appreciate that, but let's try this brisket. Hopefully the brisket is not also cold. The brisket is warm. And the brisket has actually been the best thing that I've eaten from that stand, which is weird because I'm not like the biggest fan of brisket, but this is actually very good brisket, which is crazy that I'm even saying that because, like I said, usually not the biggest fan of brisket, but this brisket is actually very good. I enjoy it. This waffle is also way softer than the last waffle, so this waffle is also better. So overall, I am enjoying this cone way more than the last, which I thought it would be the opposite way around. So this is kind of crazy. This cone has restored my hope in the Marketplace Snacks booth. Now, I'm curious to see how the cheeseburger one is. I'm not gonna get it this time around because we have another burger that we're gonna get to a little bit later on in the video, but if any of you guys have had the cheeseburger waffle cone from here at Marketplace Snacks, leave me a comment down below letting me know how it is, because now I'm curious. But overall, I'd say they're probably gonna be hit or miss. They do not have like a full kitchen back there, so a lot of the stuff is just sitting in warmers, whether they're turned on or not, or actually warm or not, I don't know. So it's not gonna be the freshest, it's not going to be the best. Overall, I think it's a good concept, a good idea. The execution is a little bit iffy. While we're over here by Marketplace Snacks, there is one other thing that I wanted to pick up. Here in Springs, they just recently opened an Affogato Cart. This is by Vivoli Il Gelato. They have another store down by the boathouse. They also have a gelato cart right outside of Amorette's Patisserie, but now they have an Affogato Cart. Now, this is a famous gelato shop in Italy, but I must admit, anytime I've tried any of the stuff from the shop here in Disney Springs, I haven't been that big of a fan, but I hear their affogato is amazing, and I love any type of like coffee treat, so I'm thinking this is gonna be great. If you're wondering where this is located, I was a little confused myself too. It's just outside of World of Disney, the entrance with the big stitch on top. It's kind of right outside of Ghirardelli and Basin as well, right between those 3 stores. If you're not into the whole affogato thing, they do have a couple of other things on the menu that you can choose from. They do have just plain espresso and a couple of other Italian treats. But if you are here for the affogato, they have a couple of different flavors of gelato you can choose to add to your affogato. They have original, which is a cream custard flavor. They have pistachio, chocolate, or cookies and cream. And of course, I decided to go with the pistachio flavor for my affogato. According to the description, this is a timeless Florentine indulgence with creamy handmade gelato drowned in a shot of hot espresso for the perfect balance of sweet, bitter, hot, and cold. And how good does this look, guys? Okay, I am very, very excited. Now, I love that you get to like watch them make this because I always wondered how they got that like look around the cup. I honestly thought that they like kept the cups like frozen in the back with the gelato already in them, because I was like, no way are they scooping that fresh and like making the cup that beautiful, made to order every time. But no, they are actually like scooping that gelato fresh into every cup and making that beautiful design on every single cup, made to order. They're brewing the espresso fresh every single order, and this looks great. We've got the pistachios crumbled on top and everything. And if you're wondering, they do have an option to get this to go as well. They asked me if I wanted it in a ceramic cup or if I wanted it to go, and since I'm just sitting here behind the stand, I asked for it in the ceramic cup, and I think you could just return the like saucer and the cup to them when you're done. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. I could feel the gelato on the bottom is still a little bit frozen, but the gelato on the top has just melted into that espresso. Cheers. Okay, yeah. This is living up to the hype, as I suspected. That espresso is so fresh, and I love that bitter espresso flavor with the pistachio. And as I said, in that description, like that warm espresso with the cool gelato is so good. And I love that addition of the pistachios there too. Like that crunchy nuttiness from the actual nuts themselves is so good. At this point, I have almost eaten or drank. One of the two. I've almost eaten or drank this entire cup of affogato at this point. And yeah, I absolutely love this. This is the first thing I have fully enjoyed from Vivolio Gelato, and I will definitely be back to try more of the flavors. If you do have a kiddo, or if you don't like coffee, they also have an option to get this with hot chocolate. So I think that's really fun. So like the kids can participate in this too, but yeah, I will definitely be back for this. For sure. Well, we are going from one sweet treat to another because I heard over here at Goofy's Candy Company, they brought over an iconic sweet treat from Disneyland to Disney World. In Disneyland, at a lot of the sweet shops and the confectionery areas, they have this treat called a Tigger Tail. And it's essentially like marshmallows on a wand on a stick that's, I believe, coated in caramel and chocolate and designed to look like Tigger's tail. Now, I have actually never had it before, but like I said, I hear they brought it over here to Disney Springs, so we're gonna head inside Goofy's and see if we could find it. Let's see if we could find it. Now here at Goofy's, they also have the create your own treat, which is really fun. They used to have a create your own Mickey bar, but I'm not seeing it on the menu right now, but we've got to head just over here to the sweet case. Oh, I see it just on the bottom over there. I'll show you a closer look. Ooh, I'm seeing even more new stuff, guys. Look at this Rice Krispie treat. That's new. Oh, I saw this online too. This like sugar cookie sandwich thing here is new, but oh, this strawberry butter bar here is saying it's new too, but this is really what we're looking for, the Tigger Tail, and they have a Pooh version too. All right, we have made it out of Goofy's and confirmed a couple of things. They no longer sell those coated Mickey bars in the toppings, the create your own Mickey bars, which is so sad because those were so good. I loved it when I tried it. So dang, that's definitely a loss. And apparently they stopped it months ago. I just haven't been back over here to figure that out. And another thing I want you guys to remember when you're ordering in Goofy's or any of like those confectionery areas, you do get your discounts, whether it's an annual pass discount, DVC, anything like that, you get your discount. So make sure you remember to show your annual pass or whatever to receive that. But I have picked up my Tigger Tail, which is described as a marshmallow wand with colored chocolatey coating for $6.49. That's kind of expensive, no? $6.49 for essentially 3 jumbo marshmallows. You can see 1, 2, 3 marshmallows, but hopefully it's good. Like I said, I have never tried this treat before. We'll see. know, because I know for a fact this Tigger Tail has caramel in it in Disneyland. I gotta Google this to find out. Unless I'm going crazy and I just don't know. Yes, okay, I'm not going crazy. According to Google AI, again, the most reputable source on the internet, the Tigger Tail at Disneyland is a popular exclusive treat from Pooh Corner in Critter Country, featuring a marshmallow wand dipped in caramel, then an orange-flavored white chocolate coating with dark chocolate stripes resembling Tigger's tail. So this is not the same treat. There's no caramel in here. And I also don't think this is orange-flavored chocolate. This is just like a waxy white chocolate. What? Why did we just get this half you-know-what version?
Hey, come on.
That's disappointing. Wow, I'm showing you guys the Disneyland version. This ain't even fair. It also looks like theirs has way more marshmallows on it. Their like coating of chocolate is legit. This is just like, I'm so upset. I fell for it. Okay, yeah. Don't get this. Unless you want marshmallows. I mean, then I guess get it. But this is not a Tigger Tail. Well, we had a great sweet treat. One sweet treat that was pretty disappointing, but I know another sweet treat that will not let us down. Let's go hop in line at Gideon's. Hopefully it's not that long. We're approaching the corner and I don't see the line. I think this is a good sign. It's pretty much in the queue, so it shouldn't be that long. Well, we ended up only waiting about 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, and I definitely consider that a success. That's why I always like going to Gideon's during the weekdays, in the afternoon, mid-afternoon. You could usually catch the line at about a 30-minute wait, sometimes less, which I tend to find. But I have picked up the cookie of the month as well as the cold brew of the month because they both sounded really good to me, although the month is almost over at this point. We'll start with the cold brew of the month. This is a banana nitro cold brew made from real bananas. So they're not using like a banana syrup that's pre-made. This is like a house-made banana syrup. And I've never had a banana cold brew, but their cold brews at Gideon's are always so good. Obviously, their peanut butter cold brew is amazing. So I have a feeling this banana one is going to be even good. And as I'm saying that, you know what I'm thinking? I wonder if they could mix the peanut butter syrup with the banana one, like peanut butter banana cold brew. I feel like I'm onto something with that. I wonder if you could do that. That would be so good. I wish I thought of that sooner. Dang. But here we have the banana one. Let's try it out. Ooh. It tastes like a banana muffin. Yeah, that's really good. And obviously their cold brew here is like amazing to begin with. It's never too sweet and it's never too creamy. You could always taste that good coffee flavor coming through. It's just like the perfect balance of everything. Really solid coffee. This is really good. This is up there with one of the better ones I've had from there. Right up there with the peanut butter for sure. But to go with our banana cold brew, we also have the banana box pie cookie. This is a blend of banana, toffee, and secret spices, topped with a combination of white chocolate and crunchy candied vanilla wafers with a hint of brandy and rum. And how good does this cookie here look? I love their banana chocolate chip, their banana bread cookie. That is my favorite cookie at Gideon's. So when I heard they were having another banana cookie, I was like, oh, I gotta try that one. We have to see if it's better. And of course it has like the signature Gideon's salt on there as well. And look at those like Nilla wafers too. Gotta break it apart. Soft as ever. Oh my gosh. Just look at how like ooey gooey and brown buttery the center of this cookie looks. It looks insane. We'll break ourselves off a piece because conveniently someone has decided to join us right at the Gideon's portion of this video. Oh yeah, this is good. You know what this reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a mix of their banana bread cookie and their coffee cake cookie that they have in the morning. Because you have like those brown buttery crumbs on the outside of this cookie that are giving those coffee cake vibes. But then obviously the inside of is that like ooey gooey banana flavor. And those like little crunchy Nilla wafers on the outside are really good here. Of course, those salty bits just absolutely make this. Yeah, this is really good. Cinnamony, brown buttery, brown sugary, extra soft. That toffee in here is so good. This might be one of the better like seasonal cookies that they've had here. Mom.
Did I hear toffee?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm gonna love this.
I said I think you like heard a like call that I was about to go to Gideon's, and you like were summoned to Disney Springs to arrive
Yeah, I haven't been
at the
here.
time that I was about to get Gideon's.
Taking that big piece right there. But what's the white?
White chocolate.
Oh, okay. I haven't had a Gideon's in forever. I'm excited. Ooh, this is good. This is so, I really like the coffee cake Gideon's. That's probably one of my favorites. I could eat this for breakfast.
That's so weird. She wasn't here while I was reviewing it. She was around the corner on the phone, and that's exactly what I said. I said it reminds me of the coffee cake cookie.
Yeah, and it's like it's soft and it's got like because there's no big chocolate chips. Like sometimes I find the Gideon's are a little too rich for me. I can only eat like a couple bites at a time, but this I could have with a cup of tea because it's like banana bread, but like the coffee cake kind of. Oh, that is good. I was so far away talking on the phone. I can't believe that you said that too. See? You don't want to admit this, but you're more like me than you think.
Well, I didn't only come to Gideon's today to try the cold brew and the cookie of the month. That was just an added bonus. I visited Gideon's today to talk about that restaurant news that I was discussing briefly in the beginning of this video. Gideon's actually announced that they're going to be opening a brand new restaurant here at Disney Springs. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this new restaurant news that's really exciting. Six Ravens is going to be a new savory concept by Gideon's that's going to be taking over the Art of Shaving location. And to give you guys a bit of a better idea of exactly where this new location is going to be, I've brought you guys to the front of Gideon's here. And you're just going to walk around to the right side of the entrance and just past all of these other stores. So you're going to go past the Oakley store. You're going to go past the Savannah Bee Company right over here, past the ganachery, but you should also stop inside the ganachery because they have some great homemade s'mores. Past this store right here, which is called Olu Kai, I think. I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. We've got Paradiso here on the right. Keep going up a couple flights of stairs. And bam, we're at the new location right here. So who knows, maybe one day Gideon's will take over this entire strip. This location is going to be opening up later this year, and when Gideon's artwork first started popping up on the outside of this location, I was initially thinking that this was going to become maybe like a mobile order pickup location, which I think Gideon's really could use because sometimes the line over there could get really long, as I'm sure a lot of you guys already are aware of. So I thought it could be like a mobile order pickup location or maybe a drinks only location where they're serving like coffees and maybe teas and expanding upon their coffee latte menu. I thought that might be a good idea. But now I'm really interested in this savory menu that they're going to be concocting. So this new concept is going to specialize in a creation that they're calling coffins. This is an original term for old school hand pies, which are going to be fluffy yeast breads filled with flavors created not only by the chefs at Gideon's, but they're also going to incorporate some of these chefs around Orlando. Along with the coffins, they're going to have different forms of potatoes on the menu, different draft beers, and also some sweet treats. So I'm really excited for this to open up. I think Disney World could always use some new savory snack options. Obviously, the Disney World parks are seriously lacking in savory snacks. So I'm excited that we're going to get some new savory snacks here in Disney Springs. I don't know. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. It'll be opening up later this year, so hopefully I'll be here on opening day to to show you guys. And since we're talking about restaurants opening in Disney Springs, I also have to talk about restaurants closing in Disney Springs. And we're currently standing outside of the former Sprinkles Cupcakes location here. This bakery had been open in Disney Springs since about 2016, so almost 10 years. Now, it's not just this location that closed. All of Sprinkles locations closed, as you may know. Honestly, it's only been a matter of time. I'm pretty surprised this didn't happen sooner. I can't tell you actually a singular time that I ever heard anyone say, oh, let's go to Sprinkles, like walking through Disney Springs, and you're like, oh, I really want a sweet treat. Let's go get a cupcake at Sprinkles. There was never much of a line. People did like their cupcake ATM, which has been removed, and of course people came in here to get cupcakes, but their actual cupcakes were never that great. So if people wanted a sweet treat here, they were pretty much going to Gideon's, which is just across the bridge, which actually this location here would have been good for Gideon's. I wonder if Gideon's would have thought about buying this location here if it had closed before they bought their new location just over the bridge that way, because this location is pretty big. It would have been able to accommodate all the guests looking for cookies. But yeah, Sprinkles here is no longer. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what's going to be moving into this location here. But after talking about Sprinkles, it is time for some more food. We're heading to our next stop, the stop that I have been looking forward to all day. Here at Deluxe Burger, they have some really good burgers. And as you guys know, I always cover the seasonal burgers that they're whipping up. And here for the month of January, they have my favorite seasonal burger that returns pretty much every season, the French onion soup burger. Now, you guys know, I've covered it on this channel a couple of times at this point. It is so delicious. I have been looking forward to this all week, all day. It is just so amazing. I love French onion soup. I love the burgers here. So combine the two and you have a match made in heaven. This French onion soup burger has 2 pressed signature blend patties topped with a French onion ragu and truffle aioli on an herb Parmesan Parker House roll. And then it's served with a Gruyere French onion dip for $14.99. I've cut my burger in half here so you can see the cross section, not because I'm sharing with my mom. She just looked at me very angrily. But look at all that onion in there. It's so cheesy. And look at the top of that bun. You can see like the Parmesan cheese on there. And just if you think this burger looks good, just when like you think this is enough, it gets better, guys. Because it's served with this cheesy French onion soup cup, which just, it somehow just makes this burger even better, if that's even possible. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. Gotta prepare yourself. The Guy Fieri hunch. It is so freaking good. Oh, this is just truly the perfect burger. I mean, all that melty cheese, and then you get the extra melty cheese from the dip. If you like French onion soup, like, I don't know what else to tell you other than you have to try this burger, because it just literally tastes like French onion soup, but with like a more beefy form, because you have that patty there. This is seriously so good. Like, I would say this is one of the best burgers at Disney. This might even be the best burger at Disney, but it's just hard to like fully put it at number 1 because it's only here for like a month or 2 a year. But seriously, guys, it has like a strong rosemary flavor too. Like, it's so herby and beefy and rich, and oh my gosh, I can't get enough. Dad, you're looking over here like
What you're describing.
just admiring. You've never had it either.
No, he has not.
Well, this will be your first, I guess. Oh my god.
Baby's first time.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. If you're coming here around like January, February, I don't know. I'm going to go ask when this is coming off the menu. But if it's on the menu while you're here, it is a must. I found out for you guys, the French onion soup burger is gonna be around here at Deluxe until the beginning of March when they bring in their new seasonal burger. But I think that's gonna do it for us here today at Springs. We tried some great new foods today. We tried some foods that weren't so great. And overall, we have a lot to look forward to when it comes to the food scene here at Springs. But I need you guys to do me a favor. Leave me a comment down below letting me know which of the new foods that I tried today that you guys are looking forward to trying the most. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you to everyone over on Patreon. I appreciate your support. As always, if you enjoy honest Disney food reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.